What it do? Welcome to Hood Soul Wisdom. First and foremost, I appreciate you tapping in. I hope this episode finds you in the very best of every single aspect possible, including but not limited to mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Those are and forever will be my highest hopes and prayers for you and yours. I'm your host, Ruby. Glad you came through to Align and Thrive. This episode is brought to you by Forever Wise Coaching. Align and thrive with your health and wellness in mind. And Forever Wise Apparel, conscious wear with the essence of a G. Episode 12, you're here to create. Did you know you're a creator and your sole purpose here is to create? Look at everything around you. Before it was manifested and came into the 3D reality, it was in someone's mind. Everything from the chair you're sitting on to the phone you're holding to the streaming app you're using to listen to me. Everything was once an idea. Someone took that idea, focused on it, and created it. You're here to create. Now you may not create a cell phone or the chair or a ball or whatever else. And I'm just looking at random objects in my room, okay? But you're here to create, and your main purpose is to create your life, a life of happiness filled with love. Remember, we're all in it for the same thing, love and happiness. And you are here to create that. That's where the law of attraction comes in. That's where love comes in. So if you're a creator, how do you create? You create by focusing and feeling. That's how you create. You focus on a subject, and the more you focus on it, the more ideas you start receiving for that subject. And then you begin to create these stories within your mind, right? And at some point when you're so focused, you could see your idea materialize before it's even here. So you focus and you create. It sounds easy. I think it's meant to be easy. The only thing holding us back from creation and being these awesome creators in which we manifest every single thing we want is fear, negativity, doubt, all those lower frequencies we seem to almost live in on the daily. Because think about it. What is your mind filled with the most? Is it mostly filled with worry and fear, or with loving thoughts and happiness and eagerness and joy? Because that tells you what you're creating in your life. Now, it could be easy to create in that manner in which everything is just fun and just like a game. Think about it. When we were little, we were able to engage in imagination so easily, like just tap into it, and we were in different worlds. We could be whoever we wanted to be, and there was no doubt, there was no fear. We were just being our natural selves. So how do we get back to that? We need to be in alignment with love. We need to focus on the things that we love. We need to be grateful for the things that we have. Because when you focus on what you love and you're grateful for what you have, there's no room for negative energies within your being, because you're too busy appreciating life. You're too busy being grateful for everything that is already given to you. And there is always something to be grateful for, no matter what situation you find yourself in. I remember I've heard before, no hay mal que por bien no venga. And sometimes it's difficult to see that, because with every situation that's negative, something good comes out of it regardless. But we tend to just focus on the negative. We tend to just focus on that. And that's what we begin to attract. That's what we begin to create more of. So if you're here to create, and to create, you have to focus and feel good. Start focusing on the stuff that you actually do love. Start focusing on the stuff that you are grateful for. And the more you focus on these things, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more of these things you attract. And when you're attracting that, you're creating. And there's a hack for this, right? Ask your mind questions. Don't let your mind rule over you. Don't let your mind just take control over you and just go on these downward spirals of negativity and of fear and of doubt, because we all have that at some point. Instead, ask your mind questions. What am I grateful for today? What do I love about this situation? What good could come out of this? You engage your mind. Don't just let your mind engage you. and trap you, because it happens. When we let our mind run wild, man, it'll go all over the place and it'll have you feeling all sorts of ways. And the thing is that most of the time that shit is negative. We need to learn how to take control of our mind. And the easiest way to do it is by asking your mind questions. So for this week, I want you to start creating. And I'm going to delve more into this later on, right? But I want you to start creating better scenarios in your mind. We'll start with that. Instead of creating and manifesting in the 3D, let's create and manifest within our mind. So this week, whenever you find yourself going in a downward spiral of worry, of fear, of guilt, of negativity, ask your mind questions. What do I love? What am I grateful for? Ask yourself these questions all day and find things that you love and that you're grateful for. And they don't necessarily have to be attached to whatever situation may be plaguing you at the moment. The point is to detach yourself from that situation and to get yourself in feelings of love and gratefulness. Because when you're feeling love and when you're feeling gratefulness, there's no room for negativity. There's no room for doubt. So have fun. Imagine the things that you love. Even if you don't have them there with you, focus on these things. Take yourself out of worry. Take your mind on a trip, but on a good trip. Whether you love to travel, whether you love to sing, whether you love to dance, if you love the beautiful sky, if you love a sunny day, if you love your child, if you love your pet, if you're grateful for just another day of breathing, if you're grateful for that meal, use that love, use that gratefulness. And create in your mind, imagine all the beauty that you could attract into your life. So this week, your action step is to create within your mind, to take control of your mind. Again, ask yourself, what do I love? What am I grateful for? And just see how you can shift the way you feel.
Before I wrap it up, right? Make sure y'all tap in. Follow me on IG at Hood Soul Wisdom, at Forever Wise Coaching, and at Forever Wise Apparel for updates, giveaways, and merch drops. And if you haven't yet, do yourself a favor and click the link on the bio at Hood Soul Wisdom to download 8 affirmations to help you tap in and align with your essence. And subscribe to the email list so you're always up on game with what I got coming next. I appreciate you coming through, and as always, may the higher powers guide you, protect you, and fully equip you with a pure mind, good health, and a solid spirit. With much love, respect, and sincerity, I'm out.